Welcome back to a new video. So in this workout I started out with some muscle snatches. I then moved on to some power clean press, did some block snatch above the knee, and some back squats. So a pretty simple workout, nothing too crazy. I wasn't able to do anything too heavy on anything. The main goal on this workout was just to get some squats in, but I wanted to do other exercises as well, hence the muscle snatches and the pressing and the block snatch and whatnot. This is actually the last workout I'll do before I go back on the Weightlifting.Ai. I had been thinking about going back on it for a little bit. The big reason that was holding me back, and the reason that I stopped doing it before, the most recent time, was because of my hip and injuring that. I wasn't really able to train normally, so even if I was given normal workouts on there, I just wasn't going to be able to do as much as what the app would want me to do, or just have fun doing the app. Like, I just would be in a lot of pain trying to do full lifts and everything. So I had to make a lot of adjustments for a little bit, but I'm pretty much training normally now. Like, I'm still having some of the discomfort, but I'm able to kind of push through and do everything. The biggest thing that I'm kind of experiencing now is that my top end strength is just not there, whether it be with just squats or standing up a snatch. Like, a lot of the issues that I'm having are just strength related, and that's something that I've always responded well when doing the app. Even like the first time I did it, my squat went up and felt stronger. So that's something that I want to get back. And as my leg continues to get healthier, hopefully that kind of coincides with the work in the app as well. But it will just be good to kind of get normal work, I suppose, lighter snatch and clean jerk work and more strength work. Some of the adjustments that I'm going to make in the app, so the only main one is including the Big Friday. I'm going to leave block work on there, so I may do block work like I did today in that, depending on if it's prescribed or not, but I'll be able to do it. If it's super light, that's kind of was my philosophy before. If it's super light, then I just probably won't get out the blocks, because I don't really feel like doing, block power cleans at 80 kilos. Like, it just, it seems too light for it to really be purposeful when I can just do them from the hang. But if it is a bit heavier potentially, then I would potentially like to do some block work, whether it be high or low, if it's on there. If not, it's not the end of the world. But the other main thing that I guess I didn't change from the last time is I didn't move up the frequency of any of the exercises, so I have it all at the default, and I'm going to try to stick with it for the most part. The only thing that I may really change are the accessories on different days, if I want to do different movements. But I'm going to kind of try to do what's on there. I know on the first day it had some box jumps, and I actually did them with the boxes that you see here minus the topper. So they're only 12-inch box jumps, so nothing too heavy, but they were set to 10, so more of a cardio than anything. And then what did I have? It was like side planks, but I did like hip exercises instead. So I think the accessories will be good, because I'll be able to really just focus on just doing a lot of hip stuff. I think that will just be good. A lot of hip and glute stuff, because I think that'll just help that area just continue to recover. And I mean, as you see here, I'm still, doing heavy weights, and here I missed the 111, but I came back and made it twice. And like, I'm still able to lift heavy. I just don't have that strength anymore. That's where that injury really sapped like all of my leg strength. You see here, I did the second 111. Caught it decent. It's a little bit behind me. I had to fight for a little bit, but I felt like I caught it much more stably, caught it with more stability overhead than that first one. Than that 120, I was just too slow. A lot of that's just I just don't have the leg drive. And then the 115, I felt like I was catching 135. Like, it felt so heavy standing it up too. And then did some squats here. And it was kind of during these squats where I was kind of like really contemplating that. I was like, well, I know the AI is going to give me some light stuff to do in light squats, and that's kind of what I just need to do anyway, just to have light squat sessions until my legs kind of get back under me and then build back up. And it's because what I was doing anyway. And I was like, and they're going to kind of make me do like I think I had hang power snatches on the first day. It's like, it's going to make me do stuff that I wouldn't normally like come in here and necessarily want to do, but will be good for me to do, and the accessories won't hurt. It's weird looking at these two, because like the speed on them doesn't look too bad. It's 145 kilos, so it's pretty light for me, but it's not moving like too terribly slow. It's not moving super fast, but it certainly is odd. When I look at the video of me moving it, I'm like, it looks like I can do more. Like, it doesn't look like I'm struggling, but when I think back of the set, it's like just uncomfortable with that kind of like IT band area. And that was something I experimented, not in this workout, but the next day, where I was doing a different stretch. So basically, if you're laying on your back and you turn your leg in, so the leg that you want to stretch in, and then you put your other foot kind of on top of the outside of your knee, it will really stretch the outside of your leg. And I actually got my IT band to not hurt like prior to lifting, which was a really interesting thing, because it's been kind of just uncomfortable. It's kind of moved from my low back and hip down a little bit, so it just kind of is all over the place, but it's, it's not getting any worse, which is kind of the big indicator that I know I can keep training. And then these are not in slow motion. I was doing slow eccentrics, which I think will be actually a nice accessory to potentially add in. I don't know how frequently I'll be able to add these in with the AI, but I think these are nice just to work on the positioning to make sure I'm not doing any weird sort of hip shifting, and making sure I'm not like pushing my hip too hard, but able to get in some good volume and kind of just break down the muscle a little bit more. I haven't done these this specific variation in quite a while, but I think it'll be one that would be nice to add in. Last set I bumped it up here to 120. Is just doing triples. I wanted to do a little bit higher reps in the sets, but my leg was just bothering me, so I just really didn't want to be honest. Sorry, I just ate a cherry, and it's very sweet. It's making my jaw hurt, but pretty easy workout, relatively speaking. But the next, I guess, set of videos will just be the AI series. I'm doing a very long block. I think it's 12 or 13 weeks long, so I'll have a completely normal training block, and I think it ends the end of September. So theoretically, I could look for a meet around then. I would like to do a meet at some point, but I just want to make sure I'm healthy and able to actually push PRs for a competition. I would like to be able to open like a 123 in the snatch and be able to push above 125, and then open similar to where I did before, but probably like 158 or 150, 59, potentially 160 if I can, and then push PRs with that, because my best in comp is still 125, 163. So I would like to be able to push above those numbers, or at least have the ability on my second or third attempt to be able to get above those numbers. If I'm just going to go and do the same or less, it makes, I wouldn't have any reason to go and do a competition if that was the case. But anywho, that's it for this one. So I'm looking forward to it as well. Continuing the AI, because I was making very good progress on that. I was able to get back up to some really good numbers, and then just like an idiot just did heavy cleans and hurt myself. So hopefully I can get back to those and just continue to progress and move things in the right direction. But anywho, that's it for this one. I'll talk to you all in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.